Some of us are trying to find meaning and purpose in something besides God. If I have enough of this thing, if I get that job, if I'm friends with that group of people, whatever it is, we crave that and we try to accumulate all that stuff because we have this void in our lives, and our God says, I will fill the void. We're talking about getting uncluttered. I want to talk about the things that clutter up our hearts, our minds, our thoughts, our relationships, maybe even our faith. What are the things that are disrupting my relationship with another person? What are the things that are disrupting my connection with God? What are the things that are clogging up my thoughts and dominating my focus, that are disrupting the kind of life that God wants me to have? And if you think about it, clutter itself, it doesn't just happen in one fell swoop. Maybe at Christmas time we're opening packages and stuff, right? But it's not like we grab armloads of stuff at some certain time, a whole bunch of boxes of trash and junk, and just walk in the room and go, now I have clutter. It doesn't work that way, does it? It's usually little by little. I stack a bunch of dishes over here and don't get to them. I put several papers over there and don't get to it. I've got these collections of different things that I've bought and acquired, or that, hand-me-downs that someone has given to me, and I kind of stack it over there. I put it in that closet or whatever. It doesn't happen immediately. It's usually things that happen over time, little by little, choices that are made, things that I don't do that I should, things that I do that are causing a problem. Till suddenly I look around, man, this is now a mess. This is disorganized. Something's got to be done. And I think that also applies to the things that clutter my heart, to the things that clutter my thoughts and my faith. It's not like, usually, it's not like I just all of a sudden make one choice that just completely disrupts my life. It's incremental choices. It's certain choices that I make, certain things I do, certain thoughts that I allow to creep in, certain things that people say to me or about me, and I hold on to those. And it's those things happening over and over again and me not doing anything about it. Till suddenly it's disrupting my faith, it's disrupting my marriage, it's disrupting my family, it's disrupting my finances. It's causing a problem, and something needs to be done about it. I've got this addiction now. I've got this hurtful habit that I allowed to creep into my life. I've got debt that I don't know for sure what to do with. I constantly am comparing myself to other people. I'm looking at all their social media posts and hearing about all the things that are going on with them or their kids or their family or their job. And the more that I tune into that, the more I allow negative thoughts to creep in about myself. I allow worry and anxiety to continue to build and to grow and to take over my thoughts and my actions. And the list could go on and on. But there's possessions that I hold on to. And there's habits and addictions that I won't let go of. And there's lies and there's half-truths that I believe about myself, that maybe other people have said about me, or maybe I've assumed about myself, that become piles of junk, piles of clutter that end up impacting my physical health, yes, but my emotional health, my mental health, my spiritual health. It disrupts my family, it disrupts my friendships, it disrupts my faith. And sometimes I see it, or maybe even other people see it and point it out to me, or I see it myself, and I see the problem, I see the clutter, I see the disorganization, I see the mess, and I think to myself, or somebody else says to me, why don't you do something about that? And I think, you're right, I need to do something about it, and yet so many of us, myself included, just continue to hold on to it. We just let the clutter stay. We let it continue to grow and to build. Why? Why do we do that? There's psychologists and counselors and therapists that have tried to figure out and have some pretty good theories as to why people hold on to physical clutter. Why they allow things in their office spaces, in their homes, to become filled with things that they don't need, or to become disorganized, or become cluttered up. And there's a variety of reasons, and it may be one of them, maybe several of them that apply. Sometimes it's just laziness. I look at the clutter and I think, man, it's going to take an awful lot of effort to clean that up, and I'd rather just sit here and watch TV. And so I'll get to it later. We keep putting it off. It really just boils down to procrastination and laziness. Some people, they accumulate a whole lot of things because there's something that they're trying to fill. There's some void in their lives that they're trying to fill. And so they think if they buy enough of these things, or if they accumulate enough of these things, or if they do enough of this particular thing, it's going to bring them joy. It's going to bring them peace. It's going to fill that void, and it doesn't. Some psychologists think it has to do with just not being able to let go of things, specifically things that happened in the past. I mean, people hand us down, this was great grandma's antique spoon. Hold on to it. I'm like, well, I'm never going to use it. Why am I holding on to it? But then when you dig a little deeper, there's things about our past that we hold on to. There's memories. There's actions that mistakes that we made or ways that we were treated, and we hold on to those things. And that evidences itself in how we hold on to our clutter. Some of us just have a misguided perception of what is really valuable, what is really important, what really matters. And we hold on to a bunch of things that we don't even need. I mean, I'll fully confess to you guys this morning. In my office right now, I had thought I was going to bring it here, and I forgot when I got up here on stage. But I still have a cassette tape case of a lot of the cassettes. I talked about this a few weeks ago, guys, the teens. The cassettes were these kind of rectangular things that had music on them, and we used to play them in our Walkmans and our boom boxes. I still got the tapes that I had from high school and college. They're in my office right now. I got nothing to play them on. Do they even make cassette players anymore? If they do, I'm sure you can probably find it on eBay or something. I don't have one. When am I ever going to use that? But you know what? I've had multiple opportunities since I was in high school a long time ago to get rid of it. Now hold on to it. Because I put some kind of value on that because it's important to me. And we do that with our physical clutter too. There's things that we hold on to that somebody else will go, you know what, that's really a waste. It's a waste of space. It's a waste of time. You should get rid of that. Get rid of it. Do you know how important it is? This little knickknack that I have? This collection of things that I bought on that one trip a long time ago? We have a skewed vision of what's really important, what's really valuable, what really matters. Sometimes we just don't get rid of stuff because it's going to hurt when we do. We've gotten used to it. It's become part of our existence, part of who we are. And it would hurt to let go of it. Now, those are some of the reasons that people have given for why we hold on to our physical clutter. And I think some of those same things apply to why we hold on to the things that are clogging up our hearts, that are cluttering up our relationships and our connection with God. That we recognize there's some problems here, there's some things I need to clean up, but man, that's going to take a lot of effort. That's going to be difficult. You know what? I'd rather just not even worry about it. This is just my existence now. This is just who I'm going to be. This is what my marriage is going to be like. This is what our family dynamics are going to be from now on. This is what my faith is going to look like. This is all there is. Because it would take too much effort for me to change that. Some of us hold on to things because we can't let go of the past. Things that people have said about us, the ways that people have treated us, we hold on to that. We listen to those voices. We create that self-talk and we don't let go of it. We don't allow God to make us into something new. We believe that He can, and yet we don't let Him because we can't let go of the past. Some of us are trying to find meaning and purpose and fulfillment in something besides God. And if I have enough of this thing, if I get if I get that job, if I'm friends with that group of people, whatever it is, we crave that and we try to accumulate all that stuff because we have this void in our lives. And our God says, I will fill the void. I will make things right. I will give you meaning. I will give you purpose. I will give you joy. I will give you peace. I'll give it to you. And we're like, I got all this other stuff I'm holding on to. I don't have room for your gifts and your blessings because I got all this other stuff that I'm focused on. And it's more important to me. So we hold on to our addictions and our habits. We don't walk away from a toxic friendship. We keep seeing ourselves through the lens of other people's criticism and judgment. We go deeper into debt because we're trying to find acceptance and validation. And we keep talking about how we wish things were different. We talk about how we wish we weren't making the choice we were making. Their life wasn't going the way that it was. And yet we hold on to these things that if we would just start to clean some of those things out, it would relieve us of some of our anxiety and some of our stress and some of our worry and some of our hurtful habits and some of the dysfunctional relationships. We could be set free from some of those things, and yet we continue to hold on to them. And what I want to challenge us with this morning, on our first Sunday together as a church family in this new year, is to see if there's clutter in our lives that's disruptive, that's causing problems, and recognizing that we need to do something about it.